Hi guys, this is Hyunmin Max aka Max. Welcome back to another video on the channel. So do we have a market crash incoming? Is it already here? What's going on with the market? I'm going to talk about how to actually complete 7 level up players with one squad at one go, as well as of course what to invest in. Yesterday, as expected, we knew that we were actually going to get the Martin Terrier SBC, and we have actually already gotten him. Let's actually go and take a look at the card itself first before we talk about anything else like the price. So the upgraded version actually has 5-star skill moves, right, from the 4-star skill move version, the base version. Overall, right, looks like a really good card. However, I would say that he's probably just half decent in game even with these kind of stats because of his AI. He has the finesse shot, no outside the foot shot trait. So all you have to do is assist in 5 separate games using that base version, while minimally having 3 League 1 players in your starting 11. So the price of the SBC is actually just an 85 rated squad, comes up to about 41k itself, right? So the cheapest 91 right now is actually 22k, cheapest 93 is actually 30k. So I would say go and get him done because it seems kind of easy to do him as well, and I will show you how to actually get him done faster along with other players, right? 7 players at one go. Yesterday, we have also gotten the return, right, of the 90 plus Brazil, France, and Netherlands icon pack. And of course, this definitely made our investments rise yesterday. So the requirements are 84, 88, as well as 89 with a TOTS or a Team of the Week itself. So in total, right, it comes out to about 260k. And the important thing to note here is actually that it's repeatable 2 times and it's going to refresh in 5 days. So out of all the icon packs and picks, right, this is actually the best one that we have had out of all, in my personal opinion. It actually gives you the best chance, right, to pack someone who can actually go straight into your first 11 and it's not fodder. I've actually been watching the streams, right, of other streamers, and the pack weight this time around seems to be worse. So lots of people are getting the likes of Makelele, Sadov, all the fodder ones. So EA definitely adjusted the pack weight, but I will still definitely complete it because I think this is your best shot at packing a good icon. And as I've mentioned, right, this actually made our investment go up. I'll talk a little bit more about it later on. Anyway, if you actually watched yesterday's video and you bought all those investments, right, GG's to you. So we've actually also gotten the return, right, of the 10 coin pack. Go and get this done, right? This is a very good freebie itself. And also we have the return of the 500k pack as well, this super elite pack. If we actually take a look at the probability itself, right, it's actually crazy. You have a 93% chance of packing a level up player, right? However, it might just be a fodder level up player, the very cheap ones. So this pack actually gives you 100 rare players, 10 guaranteed to be 87 or higher, with 1 guaranteed to be 89 or higher itself. So you know me, right? I'm not a very big fan of store packs itself. So let's actually go and take a look and talk about the market itself, right? Is the market already crashing? Will it crash even more? So the prices of some of the level up cards, right, got absolutely destroyed. I'm talking about the Team 2 cards. They actually got cut by at least half for most of them. Let's take a look at somebody like Goretzka. If you guys remember yesterday when we were actually making the video, he was actually at about 5 mil or so. So he went up to about 6.7 mil and he crashed all the way down to about 2.5 mil at his lowest. And right now he's even further down even more at about 2.3 mil. Not just him, right? Even Martinelli. He went from about 3.5 mil all the way down to about 1.8 mil, right, before rebounding back up a little bit. And then we have Tchouaméni as well. He went from about 3.1 mil all the way down to about 1.8 mil before actually dropping further down to about 1.4 mil. So all these are huge drops. Even your Varane, right? Initially, he actually went extinct at 15 mil. He came back onto the market yesterday. Take a look at this at 15 mil, and he dropped all the way down to about 10.5 mil, which is actually where he's actually at right now. Not just your top tier cards, right? Even your lower tier cards, like your Yusuf Atal. He went from about 123k all the way down to about 75k before dropping further down to 65k. He dropped like half. All these cards dropped between 30 to 60%. So what happened? So there's actually increased pack weight for these cards. And when there's an increased pack weight for your Team 2 cards, it affects the market as a whole, right? Because these are your brand new cards. These are your most desirable cards. And then what happens when your brand new and most desirable cards drop in price? The rest of the market follows suit as well. Even your Team 1 is not spared, right? Your likes of KDB, he was actually at about 8.5 mil when we actually made the video yesterday. Dropped all the way down to about 6.3 mil right now. Even your Renato Sanchez, he was actually 5.1 mil yesterday. He dropped all the way down to 3.2 mil before rebounding back up to about 3.6 mil, which is where we see him at right now. These level up cards would rise because, like I've said, right, when people actually see somebody like Sanchez, for example, dropping 30% off in price, some people will actually be tempted to complete the objective itself. So expect to see lots of fluctuation with all your level up cards. So my advice to you is always the same. Once you're done with the games for the day, even if you have only done like half of the games for the level up cards, go and sell them because they just fluctuate too much. Just take the safe route. So what will be the content that we'll actually be seeing right later on today, so that we know actually what to actually invest in? Definitely, we'll actually be seeing a player SBC in the shape of Axel Witsel. So if you actually take a look here under the milestones itself, it's already stated here that we will be getting him later on today. If you take a look at the overall stats of the card, he actually looks like a really, really good player, right? And Witsel is always very OP in game. And he's actually very easy to complete. Just play him in 10 separate games along with 5 La Liga players, right? It has to be exactly 5 La Liga players. So this is a confirmed content we'll be seeing later on today. And of course, we have a refresh of a very big SBC. I'm talking about your 93 plus shapeshifter player pick that will be refreshing later on today. Let's go through the requirements again. 87 with 1 team of the week or thoughts, as well as a 90 rated squad. In total comes out to about 227k itself. So with that in mind, right, these two SBCs that will definitely be coming out, let's take a look at the investments itself. So again, your 83 rated cards, go and get them on bid at 850 coins for both console and PC players. I don't see that to be any issue. Your 84 rated console players, 2.5k max, 2.3k on bid. PC players, 1.6k max, 1.4k on bid. Your 85s, console players, right, 5.4k max, 5k on bid. PC players, 4.5k max, 4k on bid. Your 86ers, console players, 7.5k max, 7k on bid. PC players, 5.8k max, 5.5k on bid. Your 87s, console players, 9.8k max, 9.5k on bid. PC players, 8.8k max, 8.5k on bid. Your 88s, console players, 13.750 max, 13.250 on bid. PC players, 12k max, 11.5k on bid. So which are my favorite ratings? Definitely, I like your 86s as well as your 87s. Just go and get them, right? You can go like, I would say 2 to 3 mil, that there's not much of an issue there, and they will do very well for us today. So let's move over and talk about the rest of our investments, right? Like your moments and your team of the weeks. So right now, right, if you're already in the Discord, and you guys should have already sold all your moments. Right, they are actually at about 13.5k right now. You should have already sold all your moments yesterday because they actually went up to a really, really high price that I will talk about later. And then right now, they're actually back down again. So if you're new to the channel, what you want to be doing even right now is actually try to get them on bid at between 11k to 11.5k maximum, and then sell them back immediately at 13.250. Right, you can actually make about 2k per card in this manner. That's what we have been doing every single day. Very easy trading method there. Don't have to get on a content drop. Let's take a look at TOTS itself. So TOTS itself, they have already gone up because of the requirement in that Icon SBC. They are at around 23k. They are getting very, very close to our target price of about 25k. Right? Some of y'all should have already sold these TOTS at about 25k and above yesterday. They will definitely go above 25k tonight with the refresh of the 93 plus shapeshifter player pick. That is actually the point that I think we should be looking to cash out at, most of it. So again, if you still haven't picked these cards up, right, you can actually try to get them on bid I would say at 19k max, and then sell them on later on tonight, right, at about 25, 26k or so. That will be a very, very good profit there. That is yet another thing that you can be doing. So if you guys are very, very new to the channel, this is your first time watching the video itself, and you're wondering where all my coins went, I've actually put about 4.6 mil, right, into the team of the weeks. I'm still holding on to them right now. So right now, your discard team of the weeks, they are at about 13.5k. Our aim for your discard team of the weeks, which are those rated 83 and below, is actually to sell them at between 15 to 16k. And I think they should go to around that price, right? At least to about 14.5k later on tonight when your 93 plus Shapeshifter player pick actually refreshes. We'll try to sell a few tonight and then possibly the rest tomorrow, right? Latest by tomorrow, because your team of the week SBC that is tradable will be coming back on Tuesday itself. So we definitely want to get out of them before that. Right, try to sell off some of them later on tonight at content drop. Of course, as usual, I'll give you guys the sell price itself. So again, for those of you who want to get in right now, it's actually still not too late. You can still try to get your discard team of the weeks at between 10.5k to 11k. As you guys can see, you should be able to win quite a few. And then of course, you can choose to take the profit at 13.5k right now, which is about 2k per card. Or you can wait for the prices to go a bit higher, possibly to about 15k later on tonight. And of course, our higher rated team of the weeks, right? Your 84 rated and higher, they are already up at about 16k. So which is fantastic news for us. Again, our target price would actually be at about 18k or so, right? For our 84 and higher team of the weeks. This is actually where majority of my investments are at right now. I don't see how they don't hit at least 17k later on tonight with the refresh of the SBC. I'll give you guys, of course, the sell price later on tonight in the Discord itself. Try to sell some of it today and all of it, right, latest by tomorrow before the team of the week SBC actually comes back. Now let's get to the part where I tell you guys how to actually get your objectives done very quickly, right? Your level up objectives. You can actually get 7 done, right, in one go, 7 players. So this is something that I already tweeted out on my Twitter itself. You can get 7 players done. Your Jallo, Kalulu, Chao Henrique, Celedia, Raul Jimenez, Teria, and Atal. That's 7 players. So if you guys want to, you guys can take a screenshot of this. Or if not, I will leave the link down below so that you guys can actually save the photo. So if you guys want the latest news on FIFA, whether is it on compensation or whether is it on how to get the objectives done way quicker, you can actually drop me a follow on Twitter. I'm trying to be more active there to actually give you guys more good content right there. So if you guys want to, you guys can drop me a follow and you actually get lots of useful information about the game itself. Now let's move back over here and actually talk about some of the filters that I have for you guys. So the first filter that I have is actually Dom Freeze. So we want to be looking at the right back and check out his selling price. I believe he's going for about 4k right now. Yeah, he's going for about 3.6k right now. So what you want to be doing is, of course, you want to be picking up that right wing back version, which is his base version. So he's actually all the way up at about 2.2k right now, the right wing back version. So as usual, what you want to be doing is you want to be buying the right wing back version at 2.2k. Go and do your position modifier SBC, the one whereby you have to submit 1 bronze common player and you can do it 5 times. Don't buy the position modifier off the market. And then position modify him to right back. And then I would say a good price to sell him off would actually be at 3.6k. Right, so that is the first method that I have for you guys. So the second filter that I have for you guys is actually Benacia. And of course, we want to take a look at the central midfield version. I believe he's going for about 3.9k or so. Right, he's not even available, the central midfield version. So it's okay. That's actually even better for us because you can actually monopolize the market itself. So what you want to be doing is go and pick up the EDM version. Right now, the CDM version, the base version, it's actually going for about 1.5k, right? So again, what you want to be doing is pick up the base version, right? you can pick him up at 1.5k buy now, or you can also get him on bid, I would say, at easily, right? You should be able to win him at 1k on bid itself. Position modify him to center mid, and then I would say, right, a good price to list him up for, it's actually at about 4.3k, right? So right now, there is actually none on the market itself. You can actually list 3 at one go. As I've always said, don't list more than 3 at one go. List 3, go and play a couple of games. Once some of it sells, you can actually start new ones. You don't want to be destroying the market. If you list like 10 at one go, you will definitely destroy the market itself. So don't list more than 3 at any one go. So that is the second filter itself. Let's move on and talk about the third filter. The third filter is actually Golsons. And of course, we are taking a look at the left back version. I believe he's going for about 4.9k or so. So again, right, he's going for 2.6k, but once this one sells, right, you can actually sell for about 4.9k. I would say that's a very good price to be selling him at. So again, we want to be taking a look at how much is the left wing back version. I believe he's going for about 1.6k or so, the last time I checked. Yeah, so you can get the left wing back version at 1.6k. Right, or you can try to get him on bid at about, I believe, at about 1k to 1.1k. It shouldn't be too difficult to get. Yeah. So you can either get him on bid at 1k to 1.1k or buy him now at about 1.6k. Whatever you do, go and position modify him to left back, and then I would say, right, list him up for 4.9k. So I've given you 3 filters. Go and interchangeably use them because one tends to work better than the other depending on the time of the day that you're actually applying this at. And this is very useful for you, especially if you have actually less than 100k coins, right? Like 10k to 20k. So what will some of the content that we'll actually be seeing later on today? Can we possibly get another player crafting objective, even though right now we have the 7-year out? I don't think so, but I hope we do get another one. And I think what EA would possibly do is probably they won't allow us to combine the objective itself. They might split it into like half, meaning to say that they will create a brand new kind of SBC. We cannot stack both the objective. They might actually do that. We shall see. So the question that we have right now is, will the market crash more? Most definitely they would. Just take note that we actually have footies upcoming on Friday. That's actually the next promo itself. And with the re-release of cards into packs for footies itself, expect to see a pre-crash, right? Because right now we actually don't know which are the cards that will exactly be in packs itself. But for sure, those cards, if Jude Bellingham were to go back into packs for your footies team 1, he will absolutely crash down in price. So right now, I would say once you're done with the games, go and sell the cards and expect to see more of the market dropping in general itself. So these are some of the profits from the members in the Discord. Selling 85s at 6.4k. We actually picked them up yesterday for about 5.1k. And then 86ers, we actually bought them at about 7.6k or so. Sold them at about 8.5k. Again, more pages. This member probably sold a little bit too late because we were actually selling them higher at about 9k or so. So 87s, right, we're actually picking them up for about 10.5k. Sold at about 12.250k itself. And then we have more 85s. And then not just your gold rares. I already said that we also sold lots of TOTS itself. Right, we actually picked up these TOTS at below 20k. And we're actually selling them for between 25k to 26k itself. Right, everybody in the Discord is making coins. If you guys want to make coins, you all only get the buy prices on YouTube. You want to sell prices? Join up the Discord while it's still currently free. Right, more 86s at about 8.3k. And then of course I talked about the flipping of moments, right? Bidding on your moments an hour and 10 minutes after content drop, and then selling your moments at between 13.5k, and during content drop they actually go up higher to about 15k. So this is an example. The more 86ers selling at 8.4k, and of course our 88s did very well also, right? We actually bought your 88s at 13.250 max yesterday, and we sold them off at between 15k to 15.250. Yet more examples of us selling TOTS, right, or flipping TOTS every single day. More pages of 88 itself. So it's actually very simple to make coins. If you guys want to make coins, watch the YouTube video, join the Discord, and you can actually, right, be up here as well. right? More thoughts selling at 25 to 26k. I give the people in my Discord, right, very specific selling prices. Right, I give them selling prices for your 88 moments, 89 moments, 91 moments, 92 moments, just so that you guys can actually maximize your profit. Get another page of 86s. So join up the Discord while it's still currently free. And of course, we'll actually be getting our Prime Gaming Pack really soon. And if you want that Prime Gaming Pack, all you have to do is link your Amazon Prime account to your EA Sports account. Details will be down below as to how to do it. And of course, if you guys enjoy the content that I've been providing to y'all, whether on YouTube, Discord, on Twitch, you can actually sub to me for free. It'll be free for you, but it actually mean a lot to me. And it actually motivates me, right, to push out more quality content for you guys on the channel itself. So if you guys enjoyed the video, hit that like button. And we're actually, right, less than 10 subs away, right, from 800 subs on YouTube. Let's go and hit that magical number, guys. If you guys actually want the latest news on FIFA, even on EAFC, right, as well as how to make coins, you all want all that good content, hit that sub button and let's hit that 800 mark. Thank you guys, man, and I'll see you guys soon, alright? Take care, guys.